What's up, guys? Your king is back. Before I get into today's story, I just want to apologize that it pretty literally took me 2 years to tell another story. The main reason was because I had just been so busy with all of my other videos and projects that I had literally just forgotten about my stories as a whole. And I promise that sometime in the future, I'll try to do more stories. That is, if I remember to do them. But anyway, as you guys clearly saw by the title of this video, this is basically the time that I saw a guy make a public freakout in a 7-Eleven. Now, I want to say that I was still in middle school by this time, so I was pretty much a much younger teenager at the time. So to make a long story short, so me, my father, and my oldest sister went up to this 7-Eleven that was up the street from where we lived at. And we just decided to get a few things. I went my way to get a couple of snacks that I had with my money. My dad got his things, my sister got her things, and we were in line, and there was a decent, like, two people ahead of us, and the guy in question who pretty much freaked out in the store. Now, what did he freak out, you guys may ask? Well, it was over a lottery ticket. Yes, a lottery ticket. Although, guys, in his kind of defense, the person that he freaked out at was an employee at the 7-Eleven, and okay, so what happened was this. We were waiting in line, and this guy, who was actually pretty, hefty, on the heavier side, he was, trying to ask this one. There were only two workers there that day, by the way, and he was asking this one about a lottery ticket that he apparently bought the day previously, I'm assuming. And he was trying to get this worker to help him, but the worker was apparently busy doing something else. Like, I can't remember what he was doing, but he was definitely preoccupied with something else. And so the guy was continually trying to get him to help, but the worker was apparently just continuing to deny him. And the more the worker did that, the more the guy began to get more and more irritated. He was all like, come on, man, like, and in case you guys are wondering, the man was black. He just had to be black. And eventually the worker apparently got fed up with the man and apparently started cursing at him in his native language. And I'm not going to tell you guys what race the workers were, but I'll just let you guys wonder what they were. And he basically just started, cursing at him and, just yelling at him in his native language, to the point that the man actually got really cheesed at that. Like, he got really angry, and he was all like, bro, don't talk to me like that, in your language like that. And then he proceeds to pick up one of those see-through glass cases full of coins and stuff. I think it was a donation thing. He pretty much picked it up and threw it towards him, but it ended up hitting the ground and just broke on the ground, and all of the coins were just all over the floor over there. It really gotten so bad to the point that the second coworker, who literally wasn't doing anything and just pretty much watched the whole thing go down, eventually told the man that he had to leave. To which the man did leave, but very, very pissed off because, he literally just got, cussed out because he was just trying to get some help. Though, admittedly, guys, I feel like he might have stepped over the line by taking something and throwing at the guy, because had that actually hit him, that would have been considered as assault, and then he definitely would have gotten in trouble for that. But yeah, and I'll be honest with you guys, I probably would be lying to all of you if I told you that incident during that time, the age I was, didn't kind of shake me. Like, I wasn't scared or anything, but it literally just kind of shocked me, because that was the first ever time I'd ever seen anybody get that mad and just freak out in public like that. Like, that was the very first real public freak out that I've ever witnessed in my life. Like, over a lottery ticket, though? Like, is it really that serious? Like, I'm assuming they couldn't have been that much money because no normal person would create much of a freak out over a lottery ticket. Like, even if it was 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, or even $1 million, nobody should be getting that angry over a lottery ticket. Like, I can understand that if he was upset at the fact that the coworker was just being mean and cursing at him at his native language, but where along the lines does that warrant you picking up a thing full of heavy metal coins and tossing it at someone? But yeah, guys, that's pretty much this story I wanted to tell y'all. It isn't really that long because it literally happened within the time frame of like 2 minutes. And yeah, but yeah, guys, I'll be sure to tell you guys more stories in the future. That is, if I remember to do so. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.